Yes.
How's it going, everybody? This is the Top Platform, Season 1, Episode 4, live from CEO Dreamland. I am your host, Chi, a.k.a. Student Athlete's Determination, and I'm joined by Alex, a.k.a. Mr. 100 Meters, Graham, a.k.a. Ideal Quality of Porn Audio, and Hassel, a.k.a. White Man's Attempt at Generic Black Name. This is a 60 to 90 minute show for NC Melee by NC Melee. Normally we talk about local results and controversy, but this time we're doing something different. We are at the Super Regional CEO Dreamland, so I know a lot of people in NC have not had a chance to go to national or go to a big event, so we wanted to report about how we did, like what our experiences were, like whether or not we would come back, what we learned, etc. So without further ado, let's get into it. Dash, what did you expect from this event?
I expected it to be bigger initially. Only like 330-ish people entered Melee. I'm much used to going to bigger nationals.
Yeah.
So I kind of was hoping for it to be big like that, but it wasn't that big. But it was good. It was well ran, timely for the most part. The pools were loaded.
They were so stacked.
They were
Stuck because of how little people were there.
Yeah. But there was a lot of talent at the top, so it was like, you know what I mean? That's why the pools
It was all good players.
I mean, do you like the pools being stacked like that, or would they?
Hell no. Absolutely fucking not. No, I want to get in a bracket, even if I'm in a 196-man bracket. I'm trying to get in a bracket. If they say top 7 get out into a 196 bracket, I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm there. I'm going to that tournament. But yeah, so it's whatever. I had a good time. I had to play good players. I only lost to good players, so that's I can respect that. Yeah, that's one.
Yeah. So I pretty much had the same opinions as Alex. We came down here. It wasn't really like a big major like Pound or Big House 6 or anything like that. And as you can tell, I've lost my voice cheering for Zasa and Mike. But it was pretty hype. I had a death pool, and I did pretty alright in it.
Yeah.
I only lost to good players, Milkman and Mr. F. And I could have been Mr. F. So.
How did you feel about your car ride down?
Car was good. We had Graham, Arun, and Sliv and me. And I drove the whole fucking way.
Like a champion.
Yeah.
What a legend.
Florida is actually the worst place to go. Don't ever come here.
Yeah, fuck Florida.
Literally the worst place in my life.
Yeah.
But, yeah, come next CEO.
Come to the next one.
I've loved Florida so far.
Yeah, Graham, how'd you feel about this event? What were your expectations? This is your first national.
This is my, well, you called it a super regional.
It's kind of accurate.
It's basically super regional, yeah.
It's
Okay.
like Famicom plus 20 people.
This is a super regional.
One more car came down.
I thought it would be bigger. I don't know. I guess it was pretty good. Like pools being so stacked. I don't know. I was hoping it'd be like a 2-wave thing because
Yeah.
I figured, the benchmark of making it out of round 1 pools is like, I don't know. It's just like a nice thing to do, I guess. And I kind of just expected it to be a little bigger for there to be more people, but the venue is pretty good. A lot of top players and everything. And I hate Florida.
Well, why do you hate Florida? You want to go into that real quick?
Traffic is awful.
You didn't have to deal with the fucking traffic. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's muggy.
6 fucking detours.
No, I don't want to indict Florida as a whole, but Orlando
should.
specifically, it's a really weird town.
So I'm gonna counter that and say there are mad honeys in Orlando.
Oh yeah,
And
yo,
the
shout
weather-
out to the amount of
The
smash
weather
cuties
is
here.
We
Oh,
can't. This
yeah.
is like the best time of the year for the weather here, I think, though.
Yeah, it's not
like
not
in the,
nearly
in the
as humid.
summer, it's gonna get pretty bad.
In the summer, it is actually
the
awful
honeys
here.
are still gonna be here.
That's true.
Everyone's
there's
wearing
that.
sundresses.
Let's see.
My overall impressions of CEO Dreamland. I expected this event to be pretty well organized, and it was. Jabali always does a really good job organizing. The pools were really fucking
It's
stacked.
very well organized.
I thought it was really interesting that the pools were stacked. I've never really had that before at a major, and so like it kind of makes every match feel more impactful in a way. Like I know when you're like playing first round pools at Pound, well, maybe not Pound pools are actually
Pound's
kind of pretty,
stacked.
but like
Like SmashCon.
SmashCon
SmashCon's
pools.
like fucking free.
yes,
SmashCon pools are
the
free.
SmashCon pools are actually just totally free. So every match here, like it feels like there's more weight to it, and it feels like there's less. You need to be more prepared going in, and that's like a totally different experience, I think, from what all of us are used to, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be the first one to go more deeply into my own like wins and losses, and maybe afterwards we can all talk about that.
Yeah.
So in winners, I played MacD, and I played this random Fox, and then I beat him 2-0, and then the second set I played against McCain, and I felt pretty prepared. I was really looking forward to it because last time I played him at Big House 5, I got double 3 stocks, and my whole goal was just to stay composed and treat him as another player. And this time around, I didn't do very well the first game on Dreamland because I didn't have a good game plan, and I was also really nervous. But then the second game, I actually had a lead the whole time, but I kind of blew a couple of spots where I could have had the kill.
You played game 2 very well. Like,
yeah, I
definitely. I mean, a lot of people always say things like, "Oh, I almost beat so and so," but you really did. Like, it was last hit.
Yeah, and then in losers, I played a Dr. Mario, I played Kairos, or what does his tag used to be?
Gianos?
Zianos?
I knew that was him. I asked somebody if Kairos was Matt Gerber, and
Yeah.
they fucking lied to me.
Yeah,
He has an alter ego.
I kind of beat up on him, but he apparently had a broken controller, so I don't know. Maybe we can money match today. I mean, that's his problem, not mine. And then I played a Dr. Mario, and and then he switched to Fox game 2, and I tried to stun on him, and I almost lost the set. And then I played this guy called Sinbad. I think I just made a wrong counter-picking choice game 3, and so I ended up getting 7th in my pool, which was 97th overall. I was a little bit disappointed with my placement. I feel like I could have done really well against Spider Sense and Chad, but I haven't played Sheik Ditto in a while, and I mean, those are the things that can kind of trip you up, and I'll hope to do better next time. So maybe Hassel, how was your pools experience?
So my actual first round was DQ'd, so I had to round 1 versus Milkman, which I did pretty good against for the most part. I think it was like a double 2 stock, but like, I don't know. I earned both the stocks that I took, so I'll take it. Then I went through like 3 losers matches in a row. I don't remember it. I remember I played like 2 Falcos and 1 other player, but I don't remember who it was.
Yeah.
But I never even got up off the setup. They just kept coming and coming. And eventually, like, Mr. F came and sat down. And first game, kind of fucked him up. I got like a super sick up smash read on a roll.
That was sick.
Mr. F is Swedish Delight's brother, right?
Yeah. Game 2 was kind of close, but I was pretty nervous. And then game 3, I got bopped. But I don't feel like he played particularly better. I just like got more and more nervous throughout the set because I was like, oh, this guy's not actually that good. I can beat him.
I see.
But I don't know, something to work on, I guess.
Alex, how did you feel about your pools?
I'm gonna keep mine pretty short. I didn't drop a game except for the people I lost to. I lost to NY Joey in winners, and the stock wise might not have been terrible, but I feel like he kind of cooked me.
Yeah.
Bizarre Flame and losers. Both of my matches were very much like how you described your second match with MacD. Super close, had leads both games, and I couldn't clutch out the kills, and he clutched them out. That's understandable. It was good. I got high praise from him afterwards. That was real nice. But that was pretty much my turn. Oh, and then doubles. Safe and I got 17th. We had a pretty good run.
Yeah, you guys had a hella good run.
A lot of fun. I mean, like we finally clicked. We've been like I'm sure Safe will watch this eventually, but I mean we've been pretty ass, like really bad when we play together usually, and we finally clicked it when the tournament was on the line. I mean we played amazing versus. We lost to Ryan Ford and none in winners, and we played really like considering ISD 2 stocks when we were winning pretty heftily game 1 at like 10%. And we played really well, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, Graham, how'd you feel about your singles and doubles pools?
So in singles, I played Plup in winners, and that was educational, I guess. He went Samus game 1. I don't know what to do against Samus, much less probably the best Samus in the world.
He's definitely the best.
Definitely the best.
Definitely one of the best. And then he went Sheik game 2, and like, I don't know. It was a lot of like kind of the same way that Chi plays the matchup, but he's just so much faster and so much like, I don't want to say smarter, but he just knows all the situations and he reacted to everything so quickly. I didn't have a chance there. But it's always good and it was on stream too, so it's like footage to watch.
Was their mental state affected at all? Like I know for a lot of people, their first national, like their mentality is like.
I mean, because I went into it and I was like, I'm not gonna win.
Well, I meant like overall, like during your singles experience.
Oh, well, because we can't, it's the whole, like, I think the biggest thing for me for, like, the next big tournament I go to is the, like, getting enough sleep, eating real food, just, like, figuring out how to manage all that, because we didn't get any sleep in the hotel.
We told teams till like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, because we had a setup, so we were just, like, playing teams back at the hotel. Food, a lot of, garbage, greasy food, Popeyes and
Korean
stuff.
barbecue.
And
fucks up your stomach.
Really good Korean barbecue, but you know, it was a little much on the system. So I think like
That's what
managing that, so like I kind of
Fucking
assumed
fails.
all that would be hard to deal with, and that going to the next tournament I'll be thinking about that more. But I sort of figured I'm not going to be playing my best. And then in losers, I played Fox from Florida named Rids. He was very clinical about the way he played Fox Puff, ran away and lasered. As soon as I came in, he'd nair at me and just like hard went for up smash and up throw up air as soon as I was at kill percent. Definitely a player I could have beaten, but I didn't adapt to what he was doing fast enough.
Fair enough.
And yeah, I mean, I don't want to chalk that up to being malnourished and exhausted, but I think, you know, I kind of expected something like that to go down at this tournament. And then doubles was cool. Rune and I thought we played really well. We beat Blea Jello and his teammate. I forget what his teammate's tag was.
Tenchi.
We also got 17th. We lost to Plup and Axe, and we lost to Mike and Milkman. It kind of sucked having to play them, but yeah, doubles was really fun. Grab rust is a cool thing.
Yeah, I played doubles with Jeff, and we lost to Mafia and Bonkoshi in winners because Pikachu and Peaches question mark. What the fuck do you do against that team? And then in losers, we ended up playing Deblot and Harry. I love Crispix, aka HT, and
AKA Beyblade.
AKA Beyblade. Yeah, that's right. And that was fun. I thought if I had done a better job of paying more attention to Harriet, that we would have performed better. But if we had won, we would have had to play safe and dash anyways, which would have sucked.
Yeah, we would have cooked y'all.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. So overall, what do we think we could take away from this event in terms of like our skill depth? Because like you go to a big event and then you kind of get like a perspective of how you rank among other people.
I mean, I feel like what I've learned from this event is that NC is bad, but other regions are also bad. Like, playing and watching top players play just shows you how much you do wrong and how much people in your region who are considered good are doing wrong.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's not some, like, for a long time I really did think it was some big, like, mystical thing as far as, like, what top players were doing to be so good. But a lot of it is they just don't make mistakes. They just play correctly in situations, and if you look at it, it's kind of clear why what they're doing is good. And a lot of what is sort of going on at lower level, like NC, tournaments is people making mistakes that get exploited. It's not necessarily the things that they aren't doing, but the things that they are doing.
Yeah, no, I actually completely 100% agree with that, and I think it's actually I think it's getting better too.
In NC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we got a lot of players, specific players like Safe, for instance, who really did well this tournament, who are kind of adopting this game plan of not playing optimally per se, but not making a lot of punishable mistakes.
Yeah, eliminating mistakes.
Yeah, and then just playing their matchups, and playing fast and smart and executing right. And I think it's starting
It goes
to show.
a long
I
way.
mean, walking, being around Safe and seeing him play against other good players was mind blowing to me. That how well his style transferred in all matchups against a bunch of various play styles and levels, and I was just like, I mean,
He's a real deal.
He's legit.
Yeah, I feel like this tournament showed me a lot about the value of like preparing well. Like it feels as if people who are bad, they focus too much on particular situations and like optimizing those like very specific things, but in reality, like what you need to do in terms of improving is just have a basic plan for every situation and then work on improving like one element of each, like one element of the plan at a time. Like, but if you have a whole and like you don't have a strategy at all, like if you don't have even a basic idea of what to do in every situation and like you're just doing shit just to do it, like it'll never work out and you can't, and more importantly, you can't ever improve. But if you like if you have a reason for everything, like even if it's bad, it's something you can work on.
Fix that at least.
Like versus like, oh, I just did it because this is a good move to do, but like that's not really deep or like good for your improvement. And like again, watching Safe and watching like Zasa too, like
that's another one. My bad.
Yeah, Zasa played Pew and like when he played Pew, he
played him real close.
He played him real close. Pew was shook. He even made a tweet about it, and
He won neutral just outright.
he just outright won neutral against a top 15, top 20 player.
just didn't kill him.
Best active Marth.
Yeah, the best active Marth.
Oh, yeah.
So well, maybe aside from East King, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
So yeah, like
Solo Marth, man.
I don't know. In terms of getting an idea of like where we stand, I agree with Graham and Alex. Like we're we're bad, but other people are bad in different ways, and so when you
I
go
don't like
to
our bad.
when you go to a national, and getting wins is actually up until a certain point is actually about being less bad in ways that are.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So Hassel, do you have anything else to say about that?
I don't know. Me and Graham talked about this for a little while, and we came up with like a formula for getting better.
A formula.
Where like there's a net play, and then there's doing nothing, and then
This is in the order of how productive
how
these
productive
activities
this
are
is.
for your
So,
improvement,
like,
from worst to
less than-
best.
So net play, doing nothing, playing the game,
Or solo practice,
solo
studying
practice,
VODs.
playing the game, and then studying VODs is even with playing the game.
Right.
So honestly, you should just study VODs and solo practice if you actually want to get
Yeah,
better.
I'm quitting net play after
Also
this.
quitting net play.
I might play secondaries on it just to dick around if I'm drunk, but I've started to realize it's actually really bad for your improvement unless you have very specific things that you want to work on and you have good players to play against.
The big
good
thing
connections.
for me
With
is
good connections.
net play. If like that's like your main focus on like improving,
You turn
yeah,
it
exactly.
into-
Like I came down here and for the first day, I just had to spend the entire day trying to adjust to CRTs.
Yeah.
And even on the second day, where like I was playing for singles, like I still wasn't fully adjusted until the end of the day,
Yeah.
and so I couldn't really like focus on like, all right, what am I like weak on in this matchup, or like what do I need to work on for
And I
the
really
singles
want to
race?
emphasize, because I know that there are especially people in NC Melee who think that net play is the answer and that that's like the only way to get good or the way that they got good. I think if you're like a mid to low level player at the NC level, net play is not going to really benefit you.
At all.
I mean, maybe a little bit, but not as much as solo practicing, having complete control over your character, studying VODs, and like obviously playing live, which everyone's kind of doing. But it's not useless, but I think you have to be kind of a good player already, or have like a very, very clear idea of what you need to be working
Yeah,
on.
Safe only plays
Because
net play when he has very specific.
when he's
things
like,
he wants
this is a thing I need to, yeah, like, and I think you really see this going to nationals, like in the local NC scene. It's not necessarily as evident because we've got a few net play warriors, and people
Yeah.
love to point to them as the exceptions rather than the rule.
Right.
Yeah.
But you go to a national and you kind of play people live that you've never played before, and it sort of shows that like net play's a different game. I mean,
It's totally different. I agree.
it's not Melee. It's like a shadow of it.
I'm personally under the belief that if you can get really, really good connections, it's just like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too hard to get that to where it's unreasonable.
I mean, even playing like people on this couch, we don't live that far away.
Yeah.
It's like it's not great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it depends on the ping. Like, I feel like if I can get 20 or less, then I'm playing. I feel like
I
I'm
can't
playing
get
Yeah.
20 or less with any.
But that's why
It's like never.
It's just that
It's like
hard.
shit internet, but
Yeah. All right, we're gonna try to keep this short because we all have friendlies we want to play, and we all want to watch
tired and
tired. Want to watch top 8.
salty.
So maybe like give recommendations to like. Do we all recommend this event? Like, do you think you'd come back next time? Like,
I think the way it's ran, yes. But I mean, if you're looking for a big tournament, like a big national,
I think
I
next
mean,
year
if you can only go to one throughout the whole year, there are better options. But like,
Yeah.
I really liked how this was run. I thought the venue was really nice. Actually,
Venue's really nice.
It was a
Yes.
good venue.
friendlies weren't hard to come by.
Yeah, there
still
could
not
be,
hard to
there
come
could be
by.
a few more setups, but it wasn't. I mean, I've been to tournaments with way
Yeah.
more, just like a bad setup to people ratio.
yeah,
I'm still completely under the belief that if you're going for your first national, go to SmashCon.
yeah.
SmashCon is amazing in every way, and they should be the standard for everything. Jabali did kill this event though, considering what he had and who all came and everything.
And if
it's been really good.
I think the next CO Dreamland will be really big.
And if you're
honestly.
into
This is the
like,
first year.
because there were other, I mean, we're all here for Melee. We don't give a shit about anything else. But there were other games here. So if you if you play other games, if you really like 64, or you play Smash 4 or whatever, there's those events too. I
Yeah.
mean, that didn't appeal to us.
Smash 4 event was bigger than Melee technically. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they got the.
So I mean, if that's something you care about, that's a plus for those.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, without further ado, we're gonna cut this episode short. Twitter handle.
Hi-Fi SSBM.
Serendipity.
At Duck Dota.
_SSBM.
All right, and now we are going to do our normal sudden death game show segment with Arun, aka Rhyme Went with a Z. What's up? Can I hear me?
Who's Ryan Went?
Probably.
Rhyme Went with a Z.
Oh, I get it. That works better when you read it.
Now can you
Yeah.
When you say it.
Wait, what?
Okay,
Exactly.
so we're gonna play lightning round today. So the theme for today is the answer to every single prompt is either Hungrybox, Plup, Cold Bowl, or Wizrobe.
Okay.
And to make things more interesting, I have 4 markers here.
Okay.
So every round, if you want to pick one of the answers, you have to grab the marker corresponding to that answer.
I'm gonna grab it past the mic.
Yeah, we
I'm
should
gonna-
probably move the mic or do something.
I'll just hold it down here.
Yep.
And to make things even harder, every round, which marker corresponds to which answer is going to change.
Oh, okay. That's hype.
So when I raise up the index card, so for example, this index card, it has a red H. So that means that if you want to answer Hungrybox,
Oh,
you
yeah.
grab the red marker.
I like that.
I like that. Okay.
And yeah, that's basically it. When you get the answer right, I'll give you the card.
Do you know the trivia by like off the top of your head?
No, it's
Oh, okay. It's on the back of the
I
card.
have notes. I have notes.
First one to grab it gets that. Like,
First one to
answer.
grab the right answer. Once
That's
you grab a
first.
marker, you can't grab another one.
Why is the black one so far away from me?
Okay, nah.
That's all right.
You guys good?
Why are they so close together? I'm gonna end up.
What is the
grabbing all of
prize?
them.
I think-
When can we grab?
You
Is
can grab
at
any time,
Okay.
but as soon as you grab, you're done.
It's $100
Yeah.
already
There's only
now.
a fee with grabbing it because you might see them like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
React.
Also, some kind of hassles like camping right there.
You
what-
can. Okay.
I mean, no one said I couldn't.
Oh yeah.
Just like keep your arms like don't like hover over the
How about-
markers,
how
but
about-
keep your arms like.
Hands
Alright,
on your knees.
Hands on your knees. There you go.
I like it.
All right, let's go.
That's some great
Assholes got
bullshit.
long
Okay.
knees.
Yeah.
Number 1. This player lost to a Mewtwo in bracket in the past year.
Mute.
It was Koval. Koval lost to Taj at the Big House.
Oh, I remember now.
That's your points.
I hate this
Yeah.
game.
Next one. This player famously lost to Axe in 10 minutes in a best of 5 at SmashCon.
Oh, they changed it.
You're an idiot.
Oh no.
Well, I guess Hassel gets it.
Oh, you guys are idiots.
It was Wizrobe.
Oh shit! I meant to
Tell
pick
me.
Wizrobe.
I'm
Nah.
so
It's a famous set because Wizrobe iced Axe for longer than the set took. So Axe just hand warming for 10 minutes and then he beat Wizrobe in 10 minutes.
Wow.
Okay, this player's won less than 10% of their games versus Armada in brackets. It's Pluff.
Really?
Koval and Wizrobe actually have
Oh, of games.
played Armada once, according to Taflo stats, and they've each taken a game in
Oh
the
yeah.
sets.
Oh yeah.
This player famously tweeted a picture of a taquito. This is Pluff. It's his pin
It's his
tweet.
pin tweet. I'm a pop fanboy.
We can tell.
Well,
This player wrote a MIOM guest article that turned into a Smash GG bracket based on Twitter polls.
Damn.
It was Hungrybox. It was the fast food tier list followed by the fast food fantasy brackets.
Anything about Florida, apparently.
yeah, I
Except for
don't
those
know.
honeys.
Here's some funny questions.
This player, as made famous by a tweet by GR Smash, if you search for Plup on Google Images, this player is the 11th result. It's not Plup. It is Koval.
Oh, wait, really?
It is
No,
cool.
I just guessed.
If
Oh
you-
yeah.
GR Smash made a famous tweet in which he Googled Plup and there's a picture of Koval there.
That's funny.
It's since fallen into, yeah. This player tweeted the following: I'm player name, and I'm with a person. It was Wizrobe. I believe it was
Fuck.
about him getting into a relationship, but I'm not quite sure.
Oh.
He could have just been with a person.
You could have just been with a person.
Yeah, it was his really.
Could have just been existing.
Oh yeah.
He was just existing into infinity. This player appears as the 10th result for Plup in Google Images. This one is Plup.
Oh yeah.
That's a dumb question.
What the-
That was a bait.
I can't
What a
believe-
bait.
What a bait.
Speaking of a bait.
This player is crazy.
Oh, I can't see it.
I'll just take one.
Koval is crazy. Koval is Colin, by the way. I can call him that because I know
Oh
him.
my god.
That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah,
That's a
no
good
top
one.
players, but it's no big deal.
That's a good one.
This player once posted to the subreddit about weed, asking. It was Hungrybox.
Grant just stole that from me.
Only
What a
above me.
brute.
Only above me.
It was Hungrybox wanted to know how long before a drug test he could take weed and still pass the drug test.
Oh yeah.
This is a physical game. You should like this.
What a
That's-
brute.
This player on their Smash Wiki page has Ganon listed as one of their player characters, as their melee characters.
Why? Why do you do
It was
that?
Koval.
Okay. Fucking asshole.
I was about to take the goal ball too, man. I hate you.
Just beans for it.
This player placed third out of CFL SmackDown using only Young Link.
Ooh.
It was Fluff.
The meta is to see where they're gonna go.
The meta is to grab it after someone knocks my hand out of the way.
This player placed third in
Did you hang your
teams at
fucking-
CEO 2015 in Smash 4. It
Hungry
was
Box.
Hungrybox because he
Yeah,
teamed
Hungrybox
with
and
Zero,
Zero.
and just got a shit ton of rests.
I'm gonna start doing that too.
This player before retiring was considered the best Sonic in PM.
Fuck.
It was Wizrove.
Oh, yeah.
Of
course
yeah,
he would play
that was a good
Sonic
try.
and PM.
How did you guys not know that?
Because I don't pay attention to like band games.
Sorry, Twitch. Oh, it's a good thing we're not Twitch streaming this.
I mean, we're never Twitch streaming it.
We bet.
Oh, we love your choice. Okay, this
Streaming,
one's
what's
long.
that?
After EVO 2016, Mewtwo King tweeted a meme starring this player, in which he first calls Animal stupid for falling for Venus flytraps and bear traps, only to get caught by rest setups. It was Pluff. Because versus Hungrybox, he just kept trying to grab a crouching Puff.
I remember that.
This player's Red Bull friendly articles is titled The Antithesis. This is Hungrybox.
Oh, really? I'm still thinking random ones.
Yeah. I was
Wow.
about to pick it up just because it's Hungry Box.
This player famously got punched by S2. How did you grab that?
That was
Just
it.
hard
That's the
reading.
answer.
I
was
had already
charged
read
It was
Smash.
Wizrow.
I had
Wizrow
already-
got Falcon punched by S2J and then punched in real life.
Oh no.
Zero infamously popped off after timing this player out.
Fuck.
It was Hungrybox at the Smash 4 Invitational they were used to promote the
yeah, I
game.
forgot about
that.
Hungrybox timed him out and got a lot of backlash on social media for it.
Oh yeah.
For showing off the new game by playing Campy. This player's Twitter handle includes the number 725. This is Cobol.
Kobo.
I think all the others actually just have
Go
their...
for the handle. He has marker all over his hand.
Alright, and last one. This player participated in the Smash Masters event at SmashCon.
Oh, it was fucking.
This was
I
Wizrow.
didn't look at the
None of the others actually play 64.
1, 2,
I-
3, 4.
I got
5,
five.
6,
I got
7.
4.
That's 7.
Oh, she wins.
Yeah, every plump question he just gets.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Chi wins the round with the mystery prize. Which,
Yeah, to be determined.
we'll figure that out. It's probably not something we should talk about on camera, I think. Alright.
Alright. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Short episode, but guys, please just try to come out to nationals and regionals. These are really fun events, and it's always fun to bond with your friends and go out and have
Yeah,
fun.
hanging out with everyone. I mean, that's like the main thing, right?
Fuck off, asshole. Alright, we out.
Peace.
Bye.